Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about my pets and how I adopted them. Oldest would be my dog Podna. I have had him since I was in about 5th grade. My brother was in high school and was on his way home from a late shift, saw Podna on the side of the road. He was just a little puppy and he was like, I can't leave this puppy on the side of the road, so he brought him home and was gonna keep him as his own, and I begged and begged and begged and begged for him to let me have the puppy because I wanted a puppy so bad. So finally he gave in. Yeah, I've had him for about 10 years. He is the sweetest little old man. Next would be Canelo, which is our other dog. So my husband, my sweet husband, he went to Walmart the day that he graduated high school. He had to run to Walmart for something like last minute that morning. And when he did, there were some people outside of Walmart with a bunch of puppies giving them away. And now my husband had been telling me, you know, at this point he was in high school, so we were just dating and we didn't even live together. But he had been telling me he wanted to get a puppy. And I was like, no, the last thing that you need is a puppy. Like, you're not gonna have time for it. You're not gonna wanna discipline and train it. He was like, all right, you know, you're right. Well, I'm getting ready for his graduation, doing my hair and my makeup, and he FaceTimes me. So I'm like, that's weird. So I answer it. And he's like, please don't be mad at me. Please don't be mad at me. And showed me Canelo, who is our other puppy. And he is the sweetest. I was a little annoyed at first, not gonna lie, and he is definitely annoying. That dog loves to bark. He loves attention. Like, if you're not giving him attention 24/7, like, he is gonna be up your butt trying to get attention from you. But he's so sweet. Like, I love that dog. So my cousin was fostering some kittens, and my mom ended up taking 2 of the sisters, and then I was going to take the 3rd sister. Well, we were getting them from the shelter, so the shelter pays for them to be spayed and get all their shots and everything. So they were up to date on all their shots. All they had to do was get spayed. So they went in to be spayed, and mom's cats did just fine. But mine, I named her Reese, and we called her Reese Cup. She did not respond well to the anesthesia, and they did some x-rays, and it turns out that she only had 1 kidney. Due to the fact that she only had 1 kidney, her body just wasn't really responding well to the anesthesia. It was like too much. She ended up passing away, and that was really sad and really hard because since my cousin had been fostering them, I got to spend a lot of time with her before I decided I was going to adopt her. I already had the paperwork filled out and everything. So when they called me, I asked them if I could go up to the vet and if I could go see her. They let me, and that was really hard. Like, George wasn't really a big cat person at the time, but even he, like, loved her so much. And my cousin loved her too because she'd been fostering her. So then while I was going to the shelter, I saw this adorable little kitten. So she is so cute, and they called her the Midget cat because her legs were so short and her body was so long. I called her like a wiener cat because she looks like a little wiener dog. She was like, come up to me, wanted me to hold her, wanted me to pet her. She was so sweet. So I ended up adopting her. I've had her for almost 2 years now, and she is still to this day so sweet. She has a little chunk of her nose that's missing because when they found her, she had really bad ringworm. Nora had a sister who was at the shelter, and I decided to foster her for a little bit and just see, you know, make sure that her and Nora would be okay together because I knew it had been a while since they'd seen each other and been together, and I wanted to make sure that they would do okay together in the same house. So I decided to foster her for a little bit, and I named her Sofie. She had been hit by a car, they think. She was just like Nora. She was so sweet and wanted love and attention. And when I was at the shelter one day, she was on the counter and she jumped onto my shoulder and started licking my cheek. I remember saying, oh my gosh, I'm taking her home with me. I got Nora at the end of October. Reese died the middle of November, and then I got Sofie around the beginning of December, and on New Year's Eve Sofie passed away. We still don't know what from. Sofie had some internal issues that we didn't know about, apparently. My mom went to go see about the cats because they were all in like this one little room together. Sofie was just laying on the floor, not responsive. Her mouth was open. She like couldn't move. I mean, anytime you lose a pet, it's rough, and I just don't deal with that well. And so for me to have to lose 2 pets within 2 months, it was just a lot. But I tried to tell myself to like look at the positive side. You know, at least I was able to give both of them a good home for a little while, and they didn't have to pass away in the shelters. Even though I didn't officially get to adopt either one of them, they did get lots of love and attention, and they got a good home for a little while. So my cousin was fostering 2 cats. It was a boy and a girl. They were brother and sister. I say cats, they were kittens. They were little tiny kittens. I fell in love with the little boy. He was so energetic and sweet. I ended up adopting him. I've had Zach since January of 2018, so I've had him for like a 1.5 years now, and he was super tiny when I first got him. He is big and fluffy, and he is still sweet, and he's just like Nora. When you call his name, he'll come to you like a dog. That is all of my pets and how I adopted them. If you are not subscribed to my channel, go down below, click subscribe, and make sure you click the little bell so you can get notifications every time I post a new video. Also, I have linked below in the description box my Facebook account. Please, please, please go follow my Facebook account, go like it, so that you can stay updated and be able to keep up with what's going on my channel. I upload every Thursday and every Sunday, so make sure you have your notifications on, and make sure you go follow my Facebook account so you can stay up to date with everything. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.